What's up, my top 6 community? Welcome back to the channel. And Arsenal just beat Newcastle 2-1 at St. James's Park, and boy, wasn't that a hard-fought victory. Newcastle away has been a bogey settings for Arsenal for the past 2 to 3 seasons. We can't really seem to get a result down at St. James's Park. VAR and the referee has been giving us a lot of problems down there. Some bad decisions going against us, but today we fought and got the victory. We got a penalty in which I really think that was a penalty, and VAR overturned it. The on-field decision was a penalty and VAR eventually overturned it. But please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and get in your comments in the comment section. Arsenal start this game really strong. Arteta came out with a good lineup. It was only the Mascara decision was a bit questionable, but he has been good for Arsenal so far, so we didn't really question it. Saliba on the bench, fine. For the first 25 minutes of the game, Arsenal was on top, dominating position. Arsenal had 70% position at some point in that first half. We were dominating position. We got some good chances. Eberechi Eze should have found the back of the net earlier on. He had a strike from the top on the D with his left foot, which Nick Pope pulled off a great save to deny him his first goal there. And then he had a neck shot on his right foot, which Nick Pope come up with a good save again. And even Trossard got a chance in which Trossard should have scored that chance from on his left foot, banged it on the post. Arsenal 3 good chances that we should have scored and we didn't capitalize on it. And it's a worrying factor for this Arsenal team when we're pressing teams, especially away, and we create good chances. We need to put them away, because if we had scored first today, Newcastle would have been blown out of this game, no doubt about that. But as I said, there was something inside of me saying that, yo, if we don't really put away any of these chances, Newcastle is going to create a chance out of nowhere and get the lead. And that's exactly what happened. Mascara defending wide Arsenal right. I think he should have taken a touch. He was going back to his goal. I think he should have taken a touch and set up himself for the back pass to Raya. He went one time. It was an half touch. Newcastle corner. Newcastle ending up scoring from that corner. Volta made with a well taken goal. It was a good header. Gabriel went down from a push. It was really a soft push. Gabriel went down. 1-0 Newcastle. And from there, you could have known that Newcastle was going to drop back behind the ball. It was City all over again last week. Like we made City score first, and they dropped behind the ball, and it was hard to break them down. It was hard to break down this Newcastle team. You know, this is a team full of giants. So our crosses wasn't really working. Wasn't really getting on the end of the crosses. Even the corners were, it was too close to Nick Pope, and he was coming out and claiming those corners. But Mikel Arteta in the second half, he put on Saliba for Mascara, and we were going forward a little bit more, trying to break down this Newcastle defense. The changes worked out for Mikel. I got to give Mikel praises for his substitutions today, especially in that second half. The substitutes worked out. He put on Mikel Merino. Merino came in and got our equalizer late in the game. It was a good ball in from Declan Rice. Merino leaped up and get a glancing header on it, beating Nick Pope at his far post, and Arsenal was back in the game 1-1. Listen, our substitutes today was good. Martin Odegaard, the captain, I got to give Odegaard his praises. When he came on, he kept looking for those balls in behind. He slipped one through in behind for Gyökeres. He slipped another one in behind for Lewis Kelly, which he tried to cross it and blocked off. Martinelli was in there for a tap-in. But Martin Odegaard, he was really pushing to get Arsenal back in the game. A real captain's performance from Martin Odegaard when he came onto the pitch today. Hats off to him. But we kept pushing and pushing. After we get that equalizer, when it was 89 minutes, I said that we would get the winner in 90 plus 5, and so said, so done. I know that it would be a lot of time added on because there was a long stop for Tulani when he was injured to get off, so I know it would be around 7 to 8 minutes. And I said that Arsenal would get the winner in 90 minutes plus 5. And we got a corner on the Newcastle left, in which the last corner we got on that side, and our right, Newcastle left, it was Declan Rice that took that corner. And Declan Rice being a right footer would be an out swinger. We needed an in swinger because Bukayo Saka's already gone off the field. I was screaming that Martin Odegaard go and take that corner. We need an in swinger. And Martin Odegaard get over that corner, and it was an excellent delivery. He put it right in the danger area. It was really crowded in there, and Gabriel, after his mistake that we said it was a soft touch in his back and he fell over, allowing Volteme to score, Gabriel leaped up and made up for that mistake with a very good header in the back of the Newcastle net. It was 2-1 to Arsenal, and I was there screaming at the TV in celebration. I couldn't believe we really got back in this game. It was a hard-fought victory for this Arsenal team. And Mikel Arteta, you got to get some praise for this victory today. After Liverpool had slipped up yesterday against Palace, we had to win today to close the deficit. Arsenal had to go to St. James's Park and get all 3 points today, and we did just that. So it is a valid 3 points, a hard-fought 3 points for Arsenal. We are 2 points behind Liverpool now. And next week, Liverpool will go up against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and Arsenal will have West Ham at the Emirates. Arsenal were playing in the game before, and this is a must-win game for Arsenal. Arsenal should be beating West Ham, no excuses, no doubt. West Ham is one of the poorest teams in the league this season, and it shows on the table. We have to put West Ham to the sword early and put Liverpool under pressure. Under pressure going into that Chelsea game. If Liverpool drop points to Chelsea and Arsenal win, Arsenal will be going into the international break at the lead because Arsenal has a better goal difference than Liverpool. So if we beat West Ham next week in the early fixture and Liverpool drop points, whether they draw or lose to Chelsea, Arsenal will be at the top of the table going into the international break. So Mikel Arteta, you deserve your plaudits today for this win, and it was a well fought game for Arsenal. We haven't been getting any good results at St. James's Park, and we got that results today. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and get in your comments in the comment section. I'll see you on the next one.